Hello guys, you're welcome once again to kaftan2024. Okay, thanks so much for everyone coming to my channel today and all my returning subscribers. So I'll be cutting this boubou kaftan with this plain black to tone the neck. I'll be using the asymmetric neckline. Okay, the trending kind of neckline. And then I'll be working with the length 58. That's the boubou kaftan length 58 with the sewing allowance. Okay, so the length of the fabric has been cut, and then I have both the front and the back panel. Okay, the front and the back panel placed together. So I'll be cutting the front panel first because of the kind of neck style that is there. Okay, and so how do I go about it? The neckline I'll be using, the wideness of it I'll be using about 3.5, 3.5 for the neckline. Okay, and then for the shoulder measurement, 7.5 plus sewing allowance, I have 8. So from that shoulder measurement, I will come down by 1 inch for the shoulder slant, and from there I'll be cutting the armhole, which is 8 inches. Then I draw it out, connect it together. Okay, the shoulder measurement will depend on the design I want. So I will go vertically, the bust point, the underbust. Though I might not really need this measurement, but just to have the idea of what I'm adding to it, I got the underbust, the waist also, just to have the idea of it, because it's a kaftan boubou. It will not follow the normal measurement. So my normal bust should be 50 inches. 50 divided by 4, I will have about 12.5. So 12.5, you can add as many as much as you want. So I'll just be adding about 3 inches to it to ease the dress. So just 3 inches to it, and then from the hip I measure the same measurement down. I take the same measurement down, okay, to the end of the whatever I took at the hip, I will take it down to the end of the dress. So the next thing, I connect them together. Connect them together. I connect them to the armhole line. Then I'll put my cuff there. Okay. Good to go. So I will be cutting the neckline, but see the way I'm going to have the neckline cut, it depends on how deep you want it to be. So I will take about 6 inches deep. Then I will have to open it first before I shape them. Okay, I want 6 inches deep. So what did I do here? I notched where my neckline is, so that when I open it, I'll be able to know where I'm drawing. So the place I notched now, I'll be measuring, you can see, so that I don't miss it. So I'll be measuring 6 inches downward, in 6 inches inward. If you want yours to be deeper, fine. If you want it to be shallower than that, fine. So I measure 6 inches and then mark it, and then join the two lines together. Because of the kind of slide it is, so I will just take from one end to the other. I draw a line. And if you took note of what I did, I cut the neckline I wanted, and because of the design it is, I came in by half an inch again, so that it's not too exposed. I don't really like clothes exposed, so I just came in by half an inch again. So that will be my next line now, so that it's not too wide. It shouldn't be too wide. Okay, so I can do the cutting now. I'll just cut one part of the triangle. See the way I cut it? Yes, the shape I wanted has come out. Okay, so I can now fold it back to cut out the armhole and then shape the fabric properly. Okay, doing the cutting now. You might not have to waste so much cloth like this. Okay, you just manage your fabric. So I haven't cut it now. The next thing, I will keep this aside. Before I keep it aside, I will have to cut the fabric I'm using to turn it. Okay, so how do I cut the fabric I'm using to turn it? The black fabric I'm using to turn it now. Okay, so I place it. Okay, before that, I'm cutting the back panel first, sorry. So I just place the front panel on the back panel. But remember, the back panel doesn't have that asymmetric design. So, but every other thing I cut it exactly how it is. So what do I do for the back panel? Because I'll be putting button. So I just cut it, measure 2 inches deep from the back panel. 2 inches deep. Okay. I cut it and then put the button line there. Okay, because it doesn't have the same kind of shape that it has in the front. So about 4 inches deep for the button. Instead of I'm using button. Okay, I'm good to go with the back panel too. So I keep the back panels aside, and then we now cut the overlapping fabric. You can just place your fabric under this, on it, and then I draw it just like how you cut your fixing when you are cutting for button side. You just place it on it and then mark it out. Just mark it out. Look at the way I'm cutting it. Look at the way I'm going to mark it. I see when go ahead and use my color chalk to mark it. Do that neatly. Okay, you are good to go. Okay, so the next thing, I will measure from my shoulder, that pointed side. So I now go to from the edge of that place down, so I know what I'm actually measuring. So I connected and make sure that the measurements are the same on both sides. Don't mind me, I ought to have ironed it, but don't want me, I still got the same results. Okay, connect your lines together. So for that side, just make sure your lines are connected together, and then remember to put your sewing allowance too for the down and the side, because it will be folded. So on the shoulder, I measure the half of the shoulder. That's where I want it to go from. So I connect it. Have you gotten it like that? So you put your half an inch for the sewing allowance, because it will be folded, neatly folded and sewn. Okay, thanks so much for watching. If you are yet to subscribe, please do subscribe. What are you waiting for? Let's keep going, and please make constructive comments. Just say well done to me, say you are doing well, I like your work. Just give me good comments. Okay, give me good comments. I appreciate you. For everyone stated now, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. You are doing great work to my channel. You are helping the channel to grow. Thanks so much. Okay, so I've cut it now. So how do we go about it? And then you place it on it this way, place it on this, and then sew it and turn it. This one is at the back.